Hello guys, welcome to another video. And as you can see here, I have a package here. Of course, you know what this is from. It's from the infamous Amazon. You know, it's a big retailer where everybody's buying things from all the time. Actually, it's a great place to shop for certain stuff. But yeah, but anyway, on my unboxing video when I did the kurutoga, I'll link the video up here. I had a fellow there comment down below, and he suggested a whole bunch of different mechanical pencils for me to try out. And you know, I looked at the list, and I looked at it and I go, you know what, I am going to take his advice, and I did end up buying the entire list that he suggested. So that's what's inside this package right now. So let's go ahead and open this. I'm going to take this off camera because I got my shipping label on the opposite side, which I really don't want to tell you guys where I live. You know, I know that I only got 624 subscribers, which I thank you very much for that, by the way. I do still enjoy your support, and thank you very much for that, but I still want to kind of keep my house kind of private and whatnot. So let me just take this off camera here and let me crack her open. I could always try to blur out the label, but I still haven't figured out how to fully get that going on my editing software properly. It doesn't track it properly, whatever, for some reason. But anywho, let's just kind of get this thing kind of opened, and let's just bring all this stuff out, and we'll see what I actually picked up here. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Throw it off to the side. Okay, so this is not the entire list that I asked for. I got some other stuff that's still showing up. So I have the kurutoga roulette. This is one of them that was suggested. It's from Uniball. And then I also got suggested to pick up a graphgear 1000 mechanical pencil from Pentel. Now these I was not able to find at my local Walmart staple store, I guess you'd say it. I actually had to order these through Amazon to actually be able to get these. But which one should I start with? So we'll start with this one here first. I'm going to do them both in this video because just for the sake that I can. Let me just kind of get my pad here ready, because when I originally did this, I wasn't really planning on doing this today, but since I got everything all, my camera set up and my tripod all set up and everything, I kind of figured I might as well get it done. But anyhow, let's zoom in here. And okay, so this has a twistable eraser. Yes, I do know what that is now. On my other video, which I'll have to go back and see which one it was. Actually, you know what? I'll just link it up here too. I had a mechanical pencil where it had an eraser that actually rotated as well, and I wasn't sure what that was for in the beginning, and now I do. So which one was it? Ah, it's this one here. So it was the Zebra Z-Grip is the one that's got the eraser. It kind of, as you twist, it kind of comes up, as you can see that. Just like that. So this one, this Pentel is set up the exact same way as well. So, alrighty. So it's a graphgear 1000 premium mechanical pencil. It takes 0.5mm leads. Superior quality. Same as the number 2 pencil, engineered for precision. So this mechanical pencil is more for drafting than anything else. So yeah, so you don't want to be buying this for school. You could buy it for school if you really wanted to, but it's a little bit on the pricey side to give to your kids for school or whatnot, because you really don't want them, losing this, because it's expensive. But anyway, it comes with extra erasers, and what's this? Oh, this is a black eraser. Interesting. I've never actually seen a black eraser before. That's the first time I've seen that. Huh. We'll see how all that erases as well. Alright, so it's got cap conceals and protects the eraser. So it's got a metal spring clip, so I'm assuming the clip's got a spring so you can actually open and put it into your pocket. Bezel weight is perfectly balanced for more control when writing. Actually, holding this here, it feels like there's quite a bit of weight to this pencil in the first place. Oh, so you got lead hardness indicators, so you can actually set the your lead hardness to whichever lead you happen to be using. Metal grip inlay with soft latex-free pads. We'll see how that feels in the hand in a minute. 4mm tip design makes it ideal for use with rulers or templates. Alright, let's open it, shall we? And here we go. Some of these packages are a pain in the butt. You would think after a year of me doing these videos I would have this pattern down just like that, eh? But no, that's not true. You got these guys are professional unboxers, right? Yeah, professional unboxers mine, but some of these packages are a pain in the ass to open in the first place anyway. So, but anyway, so there's the erasers. Okay, so there's the black eraser there, and here's the actual pencil itself. Okay, put that off to the side. Okay, first impressions. Wow, this is really nice, actually. Feels like it's aluminum, but I don't think it is aluminum. Actually, it might be aluminum. This grip here actually feels really good on your fingers. Wow, the pencil has a little bit of weight to it, but actually when you're holding it as if you're gonna write with it, you don't really feel that weight at all. Huh, really nice. And of course, here's the spring loaded clip. So this is the first pencil that I have that actually has this feature, right? And it actually opens up quite a bit. I wonder if this would no, that won't fit through it. Actually, here, let's see. This might be too thick, but let's see how many sheets of paper this this clip here can kind of handle. So actually, there's quite a bit to hold here. Look at that. You can actually hold quite a bit of sheets of paper, so it's quite thick. So you can handle a pretty thick jacket or whatnot on this actual clip. Come on, focus. Come on. You don't want to focus now, do you? Okay, let's just push it back a little bit. It's probably from the glare from the light. Alright, so how do you change? So does it actually know what kind of leads it's in there? Okay, but anyway, is there leads in this thing? Okay, so you push. So the tip is actually hidden. So how do you retract the tip? Okay, I have to figure out how that works. How do you retract the actual tip? Okay, interesting. Okay, I may actually have to watch another person's video to figure how this out. But anyhow, okay, so it's basically you click on the top here to advance your lead, like any other mechanical pencil. You guys can see there. Alright, you take the top off here, so the top does come off. So it's actually quite long. Look at this, how long that is. So it's actually got a number 5 on the top here, and then so what's the twisting part for? Okay, so you take the eraser out for extra leads. Is there any extra leads in here? Yeah, so there is one extra lead there. So will it come out if I just tip it? So it does come out just like that. I've got a few mechanical pencils where you actually have to kind of shake it around a little bit, because the hole in here actually has like a little lip on there. So when you do tip, well, this one here doesn't come out very much. When you actually tip it over quite a bit, you gotta really put it at almost at 90 degrees for it to come out. So I guess that's good in that part there. So now, where does the twisting motion comes from? What's on this package? Oh, okay, so that's not the twisting motion. That just says eraser included. Okay, so how do we bring see, metal clippers ends. Okay, that's interesting. The package will tell me nothing about how you're going to bring this tip back in. Maybe it has to run out of lead for it to kind of go back in. I don't know, I'll have to play around with this and see if I can kind of figure out how this goes, because normally when you would press the top here, press down and push it in, everything would kind of go in all the way. Let's see here if I can find one of my other mechanical pencils that I kind of have the tip that disappears. Just bear with me for a second here, guys. I'll have to just find one here. I'll probably point some do 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 do. Enjoy that or not? No, maybe not. No, I would actually get annoyed with that too. Damn. Of course. Talk about not being prepared for this video, eh? Alright, let me just go to my other stash here, and I'll find something for you guys. Here we go. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Alright. Alright, now we're in business. Alright, so I've got my Everglaze pencil here, and if you zoom in here, come on, zoom in, take this out of the way so it doesn't, when I press, you see how the tip comes out, and then when I push this down, right, this all could go together like that. Okay, my stroller Staedtler pencil has also got the tip that's concealed. When you press it, it kind of sticks out a little bit. When you're taking a press down on the button, push it in, everything all goes in together. Okay? All goes together. Now, with this graphgear 1000, it does not. So now, the fellow that suggested this pencil to me, I'm guessing that he has experience with this pencil, or else he wouldn't have suggested this pencil to me. You're gonna have to tell me how to push that tip back in there, bud. Or else I'm gonna be lost. But let's see how this feels here on the hands here. We'll test the eraser on the top, and we'll actually test this black eraser too, since I've never actually seen a black eraser here, not here in Canada anyhow. So all I've seen was white erasers, or I don't know if you'd call it pink. I don't know if you'd call it pink or whatnot. Wow. Hey, that's what I mean. I've been doing these videos for over a year now, and I still have trouble with these packages sometimes. And it sure as heck don't make it easy for you to get into these things, eh? Alright, come on. It doesn't want to get out of this package. Wow. Okay, let's try to see it. Let's go in there and really, there we go. That should do it now. See, that's all it took. Or maybe not, or maybe so. There we go. Alright. I actually made an intention. A little indentation there, but that's okay. It's all good. It's for you guys anyway. So let's see how well this. It's 0.5mm lead, so I'm assuming this is gonna write something like all the other 0.5mm leads. So let's see here. Just make sure that you guys can kind of see this properly here. Why Unbox, the name of my channel. Actually, feels really nice in the hand. I can actually go with a long time with this mechanical pencil, doing long writing sessions with this. I wouldn't have no issues with this whatsoever. So I think if you're a type of person that's really serious into using actual mechanical pencils, yeah, this would be a really good buy by far. Yep. Very nice. Now I'd like to figure a way how to actually. Okay, I see. But I'm swore that this was all inside when I started. I had to go back on the video and take a look, but I swore this was right inside. It does move a little bit, but not that much. I wonder if there's something wrong with this mechanical pencil, because it seems like it kind of wants to. I wonder if it's defective. I don't know. Can I actually open this? No, I can actually not access this at all. Okay, well, the fellow that suggested this to me, hopefully you get to see this video. Please tell me if if there's something wrong with this mechanical pencil, or if I'm doing something wrong to bring this tip back inside, if that's the case. So let's see how this back eraser erases. So it erases really well. See how much it got dirty? And a little bit, but not too much. So let's see here. This black eraser, the only thing that I'm concerned about is leaving some black smudges on the paper. So let's see if it does do that. And surprisingly it does not. Look at that, it doesn't even smudge at all. Interesting. Wow, it doesn't even turn color, no nothing, it just stays black. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This one here actually seems to be inside of a plastic container. So this is the kurutoga roulette model. So this is basically the brother, cousin, mother, father, I don't know, cousin or whatever to this particular one here. This is also uniball toga. This one here actually rotates the lead as you're using it. So when you're actually writing with it, it actually rotates it. So that's pretty cool, so you don't have to keep rotating the pencil around to keep a sharp edge on it all the time. So I'm assuming that this one here is probably the same thing, because the reason why it's called a roulette, because roulette is actually kind of rotating, I guess. So let's cut that open. Let's get this open. I'm already at 22 minutes. Wow, that's craziness. I try to keep these videos as natural as much as possible. I do edit them up to a certain point, but I try to keep these videos as natural as you know. The way I record it is what I usually try to keep it as. So I apologize if these videos tend to get a little long, but that's my intention. If I just wanted to do a 10-minute video, I would have just done a 10-minute video and give you guys multiple parts, which I don't think you guys want to see that, unless you tell me otherwise. But anyhow, so this one here is a 0.5 millimeter as well. Of course, you can see that this is Asian. I'm not using the Chinese word because I did that mistake one time to a co-worker, which he was actually Cambodian, and I told him he was Chinese, and whew, that was a mistake that I did. So Asian letters, let's just call it that to keep myself in a safe place. Unfortunately, I cannot read any of this stuff in the back other than what's on top here. Huh, okay. Well, for you that can read this, I'll just zoom it in for you for the heck of it. And you guys can just pause the video as much as you like, and you guys want to leave me a description what this stuff says in the comments down below, please go right ahead. I will read it. Even if it takes me half an hour to read it, I will read it. But anyhow, so this looks like it's kind of already partially open, so it looks like there's just kind of some type of a tape or clip here. So let's crack this open. There we go. That was actually easier to get into than the eraser was. Alright. Holy crap. This is still sealed? Oh, okay. It's from behind. Oh, look at this. They even provide you little indentations here to make it easy to grab the pencil. Isn't that neat? Okay, so this is nice too. Wow. This is really nice. So it's got this hole right here, which I don't know why it's there. Let's zoom in so you guys can take a good look. So I'm not sure what that is for. There's some type of a dot in there, which I don't know if you guys can make out or not. This time I'm actually going to pay attention to this tip to make sure that this is the way it's supposed to be before I touch anything. Okay, the clip on here is pretty small. Really tight, and it doesn't hardly move at all. Actually, this in here looks like you may actually be able to know. You can't. Okay, so there's a type of a plastic cap here. Does this come off? Yes, it does. Oh, so interesting. This actually has a black eraser. Look at that. That's interesting. But it's tiny. Look how tiny this is. Wow. That is really small. Really small eraser. And you take and compare it to the graphgear. You compare it to the graphgear. Look at the size differences on this. Look at that. That's insane. So this in here, you're definitely going to have to go to their website and get refills for this one for sure. Okay, is there any leads in this thing? Oh, I hear something, but it's not coming out. Is there so there is actual hole in there. So the I don't know if I can kind of show you guys or not. See if I can kind of. No, you can't see it. Let's try this way and see if this works. There's a massive lip on there. There you go. There's a massive lip on the inside there where there's just a tiny little hole for you to load your lead. So that tells me that you're probably only going to be able to load up one lead at a time into this pencil, instead of taking about 3 or 4 of them and just shoving it in there. So it's actually pretty good, because if you actually turn the pencil around, you got to actually go to 90 degrees to actually get it out. So if you just take it here, you actually have to go at 90 degrees, and it has to kind of move into that hole there. So that's actually a pretty good design. So let's put this eraser back on. Let's put this cap back on, and let's go ahead and advance this here. So the lead's right there. So now let's see. We'll get to these here too. So these are the leads, I believe. These are refillable leads. Yes, so these are refillable leads. And then this one here are actual eraser. Okay, so they actually gave me a pack of refillable leads, which is actually specifically designed for the toga kurutoga. And then they actually gave me extra erasers on here as well. So that's actually pretty nice. So there's actually 5 of them in here. Anyway, let's see how this writes. So of course this is from my, of course you guys know what that was from, because it's all the same video here anyway. So let's Get you to kind of zoom in here a little bit better so you guys can kind of see. So you see how this, you notice how this, I'm keeping the pencil in place and see how it, the shadiness stays consistent all the time. Because the lid is supposed to be rotating. If we go with this one here, right, and I'll keep the pencil in one direction. It seems to write the same, but then if I take and turn around, see how the lines are actually thinner, because then it just goes right back to normal again. If I take and rotate it again, see how the lines are thinner? It's because I'm flattening down the actual lead. That's one of the downsides is with these, well, I can't say downsides because using a regular pencil, it does the exact same thing too. It'll wear down the lead on the one side, and then if you want a sharper tip, I guess either you take it, rotate it, so you use that sharper edge, or you take and sharpen it, right? So with this one here, you gotta rotate it so that it stays consistent all the way. But with this one here, because it rotates, just like this kurutoga is also, this one here also rotates when you use it. So when you use it, it always stays consistent all the time, right? It don't go thinner, no nothing. It don't matter. If I turn it around, it stays the same all the time, because as you're riding with it, the lead actually rotates as you're actually riding with it, right? And this one here seems to be doing the exact same thing. That's what I've been noticing. Because it just stays, the lines stay consistent all the time. So I guess that's why it's called a roulette. But nice mechanical pencil, very nice. This is also would be a buy as well. So this one here is definitely a buy as well, and this one here wasn't cheap either. In terms of cost of other mechanical pencils, it was a little bit on the pricey side as well. So there you go, the unboxing of the graphgear 1000, the unboxing of the kurutoga roulette. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If there's any other mechanical pencils you guys would like me to try out, or if you're curious to get my opinions on or whatnot, you can leave them down in the comments below. You can even leave me links to Amazon or whichever. I'll definitely check it out. And yeah, so if you guys want to continue seeing more of these kind of like mechanical pencil reviews and whatnot, please subscribe to my channel. There will be more coming down the road. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching this video. Like I say, if you like this video, thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. And until the next time, goodbye.